Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to twist speaker wires the right way. And this will be a tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional video. If you are working with speaker wires, you are definitely, you should be twisting them because that is the easiest way to get them inserted into the terminals and to get the best audio clarity and the best audio quality. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have some speaker wire. I'm gonna put my hand behind it so you can it can focus in. You can see it's all sort of separated and stuff like that. And if it's like this, not only is it gonna be difficult to insert into the speaker terminal, but even if you insert it into the speaker terminal like this, you're not gonna get a great audio signal. You are unlikely to get a great audio signal. So you gotta twist the speaker wire, okay? You gotta just make it act as if it's one wire. Even though there's multiple strands, you have to make it act as if it's one wire. So how do you do that? Well, you can pick either direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. I generally do it clockwise. When I'm looking down at the wire, I'll twist clockwise. But you can do counterclockwise, but you just have to stick with that direction. Meaning, if you're doing clockwise with that wire, you got to do clockwise the entire time. You can't go back and forth, okay? So pick a direction and stick with that direction. I recommend that you pick a direction and you stick with that direction for all of the wires. However, as long as you stick with the same direction for the same wire, you're okay. So I'm going to go clockwise. When you look down at the wire, you're going to take your fingers and carefully, because it can be just the slightest bit pointy, but generally speaking, speaker wire is it's very, very bendable, very pliable, so you don't really have to worry about it, but just watch out for any like pieces that are sticking out, okay? But honestly, I don't think I've ever hurt myself twisting speaker wire. I've never even felt the slightest bit of a pinch. But just a heads up, make sure there's nothing like severely sticking out in any direction. So what you want to do is just basically look down at the wire and just sort of bring it together a little bit. We're not twisting it yet. Actually, I just got pinched right then. So just carefully bring it together. There's a first for everything. Carefully bring it together. Okay, so as you can see, I brought it together. Now it's not as wide. And then you're going to take your finger and look down at the wire and just pick a direction and twist. I'm going clockwise. I'm twisting clockwise. And as you can see, as I twist clockwise, it is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And eventually, it doesn't have to be super tight, but it's going to look something like that. That's ideal. You want it to look something like that. That's going to be good for inserting into your speaker terminal and also good for audio quality. I'm going to do the same thing with the other wire over here. This one's not as bad, but I'm going to do the same thing. So just bring it together a little bit, just like that, okay? Then look down at the wire, and as you're looking down, it just helps you. You don't have to look down, but it helps you choose the direction. As I'm looking down, I'm going clockwise, okay? And once you start twisting, you can kind of look look at it from a different perspective because you already have your motion, okay? And this one is even better, okay? I think because there's actually some wires missing on this, some strands missing, that's why it's even better. These are old speaker wires. But you can see this one is even better. That's what you want it to look like. When it's like that, you've twisted your speaker wire properly, you're going to be able to insert it into the speaker terminal easily, and you're going to get the best audio quality possible from that wire. And that's basically it. It's honestly super easy to do, but it's an extremely important step in terms of getting good audio quality from your speaker wire and from your speakers and from your audio source and blah, blah, blah. It's an important component. This is really what transfers the audio from the source to the speaker. People overlook speaker wires, but they're super duper important, not only to get good quality speaker wire, but to twist and get it in the best possible way for the connection to happen. And that's it. Hopefully you liked the video. I mean, honestly, I thought this video was going to be like a minute or two, but it ended up being quite a bit longer because I talked a lot about certain aspects and I showed you, detailed instructions for how to do it. But it's all good. Hopefully you liked it. And I got nothing else to say, so we're going to roll the outro. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.